Hey everybody, welcome to the Hard Try the podcast. My name is Jeany.
My name's Poky. Stravocus.
Stravocus. I almost went with in the last episode.
I was sitting here in the
Yeah.
car on the ride home and was like, at one point, me and him, because of how many times we've been recording, are gonna say during the podcast, in the last episode, oh wait, fuck, this isn't a let's play.
Yeah, in the last yeah, I literally was about to, out of instinct, go in the last episode of the Tryhards podcast, and I was like, wait, we don't do that.
I also find it hilarious that you and I use different voices for the intros depending on the channel.
Yes, we do.
Oh
Yeah, I've also noticed in the editing of all of the expedition videos, which by the way, I don't know when this podcast is coming out, but go watch the expedition Let's Play. It's really fun.
Should be coming out the same day as episode 1. Or no.
Will this be coming out on the 31st?
This will come out. So this should come out tomorrow as of day of recording.
Okay, so tune in on the 31st to watch Claire Obscure Expedition 33, the Let's Play.
Claire Expedition
That's gonna be really
33.
My name's Poky. Welcome.
You'll get that
welcome. What the fuck? I lost my train of thought because of you. Fuck off. But no, I've noticed in the editing of the episodes, because full disclosure, we've recorded a lot since to give you guys a little insight here. It'll be 2 episodes of Expedition a week. And the first week is going to be a little weird because of when we're starting it, but the actual schedule outside of the first week will be Mondays and Fridays for Claire.
Yeah.
But I've noticed in the editing that for the first recording of a session, you can hear my energy, and then in the last recording of the session, you'll hear it just plummet.
I know that feeling.
It's so funny though, because we'll record 2 to 3 episodes at a time.
Yeah.
For Claire, since we need 2 a week. But you would think that, the first episode would have high energy, the second one a medium, the third low. No, it's high, low, lower.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know. I think I can only have like a certain capacity with intros or with YouTube stuff to where I can sit there and present myself.
You're not used to doing the grind again yet.
It's not even that I'm not used to doing the grind again. It's we've not had to do this much recording ever in TTH.
We did do 3 a week for Pikmin originally, Pikmin 3 or Pikmin 2.
Well, so here's the thing: was with Pikmin 2, it was a lot more of a collaborative thing.
Yeah.
With what we're doing now, it's okay. I'm recording 2 Let's Plays a week. You're recording 1.
Well,
for TTH. but total, you're still also recording 2. This is the first time I've recorded 2 Let's Plays, not a Let's Play and a bonus content, like 2 Let's Plays a week.
Yeah. It's been a little bit to get used to.
Ever. It's a little bit to get used to, but I feel like even that being besides the point, it's hard for me to constantly be in that present yourself form because I'm so used to just frankly being a bum.
I mean, and just to like clarify, like the way I usually get through it is I keep my voice calm throughout the entire thing, unless it's like something exciting's happening or I'm getting fucking scared half to hell and back because, say in Pikmin, a horde of shit is coming after me and I'm getting ready to fucking bum rushed over or something like that. But my voice is generally calm.
That's the thing with me though, is in these Let's Plays, I'm trying to not sound uninterested. And I think that's the big thing for me, is if I keep myself too calm, it makes me sound like I'm not interested in what's going on.
Yeah.
And it feels a lot worse to do that when I'm the one playing the game. Like for Claire or for Xenoblade. When you play Pikmin, I feel like I can do that because I'm also just relaxing watching you play a video game.
Yeah, because I mean that's what we're doing most of the time is we're relaxing, we're chilling, we're talking to each other, we're having a good time.
We're having a good time.
I'm gonna ruin your good time during this podcast, by the way. I've got stuff I want to talk about.
I'm fully prepared. I had stuff I was going to talk about, and I've completely spaced them all by now, but that's okay.
I have something in particular I want to talk about with you that was brought up in our group chat earlier today, and I want to get your opinion on it.
Oh, because I didn't read the 200.
Because I know you didn't read it.
But
Okay. For context, as of time of recording this, last night, me and Zacho talked for a good while about like gross foods that are like native
This
to
about
different areas.
was this about that fucking cheese that you guys
Yes,
showed in the chat?
yes,
Okay. Okay, I
yes.
read that part.
This is about the cheese. Did you hear what it is?
I know you guys were talking about goat cheese, but that's not what that was, I assume.
No, no, it is not. No, no, no. It's slightly related. It's slightly related. Um,
Okay.
so we were talking
I
about
don't like the term slightly in this
me and Zacho were
instance.
talking about a bunch of gross foods. One of them that came up is the number one food that was at the top of my list of I'm not fucking eating this ever in my life, which is maggot cheese, which is a French cheese where they have
Ugh.
maggots inside of it. It is live
Yes.
maggots. It is disgusting.
Yes,
Um,
I am aware of maggot cheese, sadly.
um, and thankfully it's illegal here because you're not allowed to have that much bug inside of cheese. It's actually illegal in most places
Yeah,
outside of France. Um,
I can believe that.
Although apparently it actually comes from Italy or something like that, because so does this cheese that Zacho introduced me to, and I can't take this information back, and neither can you. So, the cheese is a very fucking vile cheese. Let me see if I can find the name of it in our chats together. Because
Okay.
it's fucking. I need Discord to move the fucking box. Um. Because he sent me a thing of a museum. So it's called Sukalu. Okay, it's from
Okay.
Sardinia, India, or
Okay.
Italy, not India. This would make more sense from India. Um,
That's
fucking,
racist.
it is. I'm sorry, Indians. Fucking. So
I feel like that's not how you should say that, but I'm not gonna continue this any longer. Go ahead.
so Sukalu. So just from hearing that, okay, I will tell you, it's a cheese.
I mean, no shit, but go
It
ahead.
is a cheese that is described, its taste is described as being a gruesome cheese that tastes like gasoline and ammonia mixed with fat and wax.
So why is this willingly eaten?
I don't know. According to our friends, they said they would eat it. I wouldn't fucking touch this with a 30-foot pole. So I'm gonna tell you how this shit's made. And if anyone's eating right now,
Stop.
skip ahead
Fucking stop.
like 10 minutes and just stop eating.
How
Just stop
long are
eating.
we gonna be talking about
Just
this?
no, I just want to make sure they're in the clear because I don't know how long I'm gonna talk about this.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I'm gonna like how much you and I are gonna gag from fucking seeing this. Okay, so
Probably a lot.
the way this cheese is made is they take a baby goat and they feed it milk.
Okay.
And once the baby goat has the milk in its stomach, they slaughter the fucking goat and cut open its stomach. And inside the stomach, they will then mix in salt and hang the stomach to dry and then harvest the cheese from within. And that is what Sukalu is.
I regret eating a zebra cake.
I had Taco Bell not long ago.
That's gonna all come out, and you're gonna look at it and think of this goat.
I'd rather eat my own shit than this fucking goat thing. But he told me about this. And like, I'm like,
eat my own shit than this fucking goat thing.
He told me this. He was describing it to me before, and then he sent me a picture. Apparently, there's a museum where he's at. I'm not gonna say it. But there's a museum where he's at that is about like gross foods and shit.
Uh-huh.
And in this museum, they have placards and shit about this. And whenever he sent me a picture of the placard for this cheese, I just screamed in the chat, "It's a fucking baby they do this in!" Because he didn't tell me it was a baby goat. He told me it was a goat.
He just said it was a goat.
And I'm like, that's one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard of in terms of food. And I've eaten crickets. I've eaten bugs.
Yeah.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, but now the morality of this is setting in for you if it's a baby.
It's a baby goat. It is a baby goat
Yeah.
that is mercilessly slaughtered to get this disgusting cheese.
Uh-huh.
Why would and this is 1 out of 2 gross things that I learned about last night.
Okay.
And this is why I said skip ahead 10 minutes. The second one is not as bad, but it's still pretty bad. You probably actually are aware of this. But it's one where they take a half-developed egg and they boil it and then eat the fetus
Of like
the bird.
whatever.
Yeah, of like it's usually like a bird,
Oh,
so it's like a
okay.
chicken.
Okay, gotcha.
And you pull it out and it is a half developed fucking fetus that you. I just scrolled up and remembered what it. But
I don't. I don't know how to respond to any of what's happening right now.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I
This
got
is
one left.
not how why is this what you decide to talk about for a podcast?
Because I think it's disgusting and I think the world needs to know about this shit. I got one last one for you, and I'm just gonna give its name.
Okay.
Okay. And all that I will say, it is a pickled sheep's eye inside of tomato juice. Anyway, we're gonna continue now.
Okay. So I appreciate the visual.
So talk about your Claire expedition now, because I'm done with the food.
Okay.
I'm not sending you the picture. I am not sending you the picture. I am not putting the picture up. There. Oh yeah. That's how he introduced this to. You know what? No, I am sending you the picture now. That's how he introduced this to me.
I never said I wanted this. I do not consent. I'm not gonna open that. So about Expedition 33, am I right? No, I don't really want to talk too much about Expedition, seeing as when this is coming out, it hasn't even started coming out
I mean, you
yet.
can talk about it, like you enjoyed it and shit, man. You having fun?
I mean, I'm having a lot.
I will
of fun.
say the game's a lot more like intriguing than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I'm glad that you are enjoying it the most. I am, as a person who has played this game for hours. Like, I don't know if we've talked on the podcast of how fucking long I've played this game for.
Yeah.
But I love this game, and I'm so excited to see your reactions to moments of the story, aspects of the game, like even just gameplay shit of being like, holy fuck, that's insane. Like, I'm so excited to get to those moments. The problem is, is that we will get to them in a fairly soon time frame because of how we record these videos.
Yeah.
The audience will not see these moments for a long time.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part, is like, when they happen, I want to get on the podcast and talk about it and have like a deep dive conversation, because I feel like that would be really good podcast content, but we can't do that.
I mean, you could just go to daily uploads. I don't care.
Believe me. For the sake of playing that game more and more, I would.
I know you would.
For the sake of my computer and my
your sanity? You
I'm
probably
all right.
Shouldn't.
Because even with my internet right now, my upload speed is not the greatest, but I mean, that'll be fixed once I get hardwired internet in here.
It's not going to get much better.
I mean, it'll help for sure. It'll at least keep it at a steady amount, at least in my brain it will. But the main issue I'm having is, and I think it's only been because of how I was doing it. For context, we have, as of the time of recording this podcast,
7?
up to episode 7.
Yeah.
For Claire. But trying to do multiple uploads on the same day, a couple of them at the same time, holy fuck, was that bad. It took a day, like, going. I mean, and I won't sit here and be like, yeah, I spent the whole day doing it, because I didn't. I took breaks. My mother came by and visited. I didn't even tell you about this. Well, you saw the pictures, but
I saw the pictures.
My mother came by and visited me yesterday, and she, I want to say spoiled, but treated me to a nice lunch. So I went out with her for a bit for that. But like yesterday, as of time of recording this, I uploaded all but 2 episodes yesterday. And it took the entire day to
looking at the picture
edit,
you sent me,
render,
you
upload.
at the same...
I was uploading 7 at the time of doing that. Each individual video, when I was only doing one at a time, took about 35 minutes to upload, which is not bad for videos that are 25 to 40 minutes long in range. But when I was doing multiple at a time, the predicted time for the uploads was over 2 hours.
Yeah, it'll do that. I wonder.
And it was getting to that point. Like, it took a couple of hours for the batch of the first 3 to upload.
I wonder which one will complete first, Pikmin 4 or Claire Expedition 33.
Oh, easily Pikmin.
Do you,
Easily.
I don't know. Pikmin
Like,
4 is
okay,
a lot
here's
bigger than Pikmin 3 and 2.
yes, I will agree with that. But here's the thing, Pokey. Here is
Do you think we're
the
gonna hit
thing.
episode 100?
For Claire?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh. Oh, this is
personally,
gonna
I
be
think so.
this is gonna be like
Because
Legends Arceus of this. I
be
got you.
because because here's the thing with Claire. It's if we were only doing the story
Mm-hmm.
and not really doing a whole lot of, like, the optional stuff,
Which you are.
I think it would which I am. I think it would still probably be around, like, anywhere from 50 to 75 episodes
At
for
that
just the
range, I would
story.
say it would be an equal match of which one would come first.
Yeah, but since we're doing side content with it, I genuinely believe that it's going to be probably in the ranges of 100 to 120 something.
Oh.
If we are doing, like, everything. Like, that's going for the 100% type of idea.
Is there different endings in Claire Expedition?
There, to my knowledge, unless because I don't know if they added one with the Shadow dropped Game of the Year DLC, because I haven't actually played that yet personally. I'm waiting. I'm going to do that for the first time on the LP. That's my plan.
Oh. You're doing what I'm
To
doing with
my
Witchspring. That's awesome.
yes, to my knowledge, there is 2 endings to the game. There is but here's the thing: you can't say that there's a good ending and a bad ending, or a true ending, or whatever, because there's there's the 2 endings, but it's more so how hard do you want to cry is the way the endings work in this game. To not spoil anything, it's how hard do you want to cry.
Yeah, because obviously we don't want to spoil it. I
Well, I
didn't
don't want to
realize there
spoil it
was
for you.
I didn't realize there's DLC of the game already. That was why you want one of the reasons you wanted
Uh,
to do it.
yeah. Well, so it was that, and so I told you whenever they added the extra content, right?
No. No,
Oh,
you did
oh,
not.
I told King. Oh, I told King.
Yeah, I have not.
So
Outside of
basically,
our like recordings, we haven't talked a lot about the Let's Plays and
yeah.
stuff.
Well, I will give you this as an idea for what they added.
Yeah,
They added so in the game, we'll get to it eventually, but it'll be a while because to actually get there, you have to beat the second act of the game.
we're in Act
Um,
1.
we are in Act 1. Yes,
Okay.
we did the prologue. We're in Act 1. There's 3 acts in the game. You need to beat the second act in order to make it to there. But there is a imagine you play you I mean you know Genshin a little bit, right?
Yeah, I got as far as the whatever name
Okay.
is
Do
from.
you remember the I don't remember the name. Is it the Abyss?
Yeah,
Where it's the
where
like
it's the
12
challenge dungeons.
the challenge dungeons, yeah. So there's a similar thing in Expedition where it's basically enemy slash boss rushes. Where there's different floors of whatever level of enemy, right?
Yeah.
They added, I think it's 4 or 5 new encounters in there, which, to give a perspective, are harder than the already existing super boss in the
God, they
game.
really do. They really do want to make this like a Paper Mario.
One of them being the actual super boss of the game, but harder.
Oh,
And they also gave an entire new area with new bosses, new enemies, new outfits, that kind of stuff.
so like
So
they added a whole new thing of it, and that's one of the reasons you wanted to play through on this.
that's one of the reasons I wanted to play through that, yes, but also because I understood your point of you didn't want to spend the money on the game if you didn't know you'd like it.
Yeah,
But I still wanted you to experience this game because I know from a story perspective, you would love the fuck out of it. Gameplay is what I was iffy on.
I
So
gameplay
I
wise,
was
I think
willing
the
to
reliance on the dodge and parry strats
yeah.
is like entirely the only thing that makes me think I would probably have a little bit of an issue with it, except for Super Mario RPG had it and Paper Mario has it, and Paper Mario's on the list of plans for later.
So the reason that I think you would like it is because of sorry, I'm like really gassy right now, is because of the Super Mario RPG or Paper Mario, because it has elements of it that can be seen as similar. I'm not going to sit here and say that they are anywhere in the same realm because frankly they're kind of not.
I
But
mean, they kind of are.
the active turn-based combat, that's the point, is being active during your turn-based
Have you
combat as
played a
opposed to a game. What's that?
Have you played a Paper Mario game?
I played Paper Mario 1.
Okay.
I didn't beat it, but I played it.
Okay. Yeah, no, going to like Thousand Year Door, the combat from what I have seen is virtually identical.
Well, so I've seen you play Thousand Year Door.
Yeah.
I
It's got
Whenever
the
you
counters
streamed
and the
that game when
dodges
it
and the
came out.
perfect guards and all
Like
that stuff. It's cool.
that's kind of where I'm at is um like when you play
I
that
didn't.
game, I think you would enjoy that. However, I think you would enjoy it on the lower difficulty for Claire because Claire is really hard.
Yeah.
Like you're not obviously you're watching me play it. You don't see or get the parry timing unless you're playing it.
Yeah.
That's the thing with that. Because I could sit here and no one would know, but I could just lower the difficulty and no one would know
He's
that I
not.
did and make it so much easier, but I'm not because like you said, it's fun to watch the struggle.
Yeah, it's always fun to watch. That was one of the reasons why I really liked doing AI limit because of the fucking struggle that came through a lot of those sections. It
Yeah.
was kind of funny to watch.
It was kind of funny, but that's what I think you wouldn't enjoy is playing it on that harder difficulty because it is a very difficult thing to wrap your head around. And for me, I'm so reliant on just the sound cues. And when you're trying to record and have a conversation at the same time, it is impossible to hear the fucking sound cues for the parries.
It'd be like trying to do one for I mentioned this during one of our recordings, but like in Mother 3, there is the slight tempo you can hear in the background that is
Yeah.
used for your there I don't know what they call it, but I think it's called rhythm attacks, where if you
Uh-huh.
hit a attack button, you can press A to a rhythm and it'll do another hit over and over and over up to 16 times.
Oh, okay. That's
Um
specifically in Mother 3, you
that
said?
is specifically Mother 3. Mother 2 and Mother
Okay.
1 did not have it.
I was gonna say because I played Earthbound and that really wasn't in there. So
Yeah,
I was very
Mother 3
confused.
added that in only, and there's a character you can get, I think it's Duster. One of the characters you get later.
Uh-huh.
That whenever you are playing through, you can use an item that basically makes it to where instead of doing that, it sounds like a heartbeat. And that heartbeat is
Oh,
the rhythm that
yeah.
you need to hit the A button to.
Yeah, you were explaining it with the heartbeat, and so when you were talking about this just now, I thought that it would just sounded like the heartbeat. Now knowing that it's different based on a character
Yeah, they
is
have to use
kind
an
of
item.
interesting.
So each character in that game has like different tools and stuff like that, and Duster uses like
Yeah.
thief tools. And one of his
Okay.
thief tools allows you to hear the heartbeat of the enemy and be able to know
Oh.
what the beat is to press A on it. Now this becomes a problem when you're doing battles with different enemies because it can only focus on one. So you don't know
Oh,
the
I
other
see.
ones.
So you don't know the so can you use it multiple times in a battle, or does it specifically go to one enemy
It
and
you can
that's
use
it?
it multiple times in a battle, but I think he's limited by not by PP, but like the I think he's limited in some way, shape, or form from being able to do it all the time, other than it just takes
Yeah.
up a turn. I can't remember. It's
Okay.
been a long time since I played Mother 3. I was in high school.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. I would be very interested in watching you play a mother game for
It would probably be
TPH.
Mother 3 if I can do one of them.
I have the feeling it would be, but I also like, and maybe this is just me wanting to relive Earthbound again, but I feel like Earthbound would be a fun thing. I've never seen Mother 1, so I can't speak on that one. But Mother
Uh,
3 would be interesting to see. The
er,
only issue is I would love to see it if we can get a US release.
so I would probably end up doing it as an emulated game because there's no way of us doing a US
Feeling you
release. It's never
would.
going to happen. It's never going to
Yeah.
happen at this point. Now, we are more likely to have Oddity to come out, which is the Mother 4
The Mother
fan
4,
game
yeah.
that's been supposed to be out since 2012. It's
Yeah.
been 13 fucking years, and we're not getting that game.
Yeah.
But I have more
Well,
faith in
you never know.
Oddity.
Silk Song came out.
I have more. Well, Silk Song's by a company that actually gives a fuck, not a company whose developer has left 5 times.
I mean, fair.
Um, But like I see more hope in Oddity coming out than I see Mother 3 coming out here, because even like Mother 2 or Mother 1 Earthbound Beginnings coming out
Yeah.
in the US was only because of Satoru, or is it Satoru Iwata? Is that the guy who was in the directs all
Yes,
the time?
I believe so. Yes.
He was the one who like pushed Nintendo to try it and got it
Yeah.
released in the US finally.
Yeah. Which
And
I'm glad he did.
unfortunately, there's no one else doing that and filling that role of trying to get the fans more happy, because as we've unfortunately experienced, most of Nintendo right now is just a bunch of greedy fucks.
Well, it's
And whoever
also
the hell works on Kirby.
sucker at my goat.
Yeah, he
Um,
still gives a fuck. Everyone else is pretty
yeah,
much out of giving a fuck.
yeah, and that is the sad part. Is it's went from a company about, and this goes for gaming as a whole for big AAA industries, but
That's why indie is so good.
it's becoming an industry. It's becoming a corporation who they're not concerned about the fans or anything like that. Is they're concerned about the numbers. And that's why I'm in the same boat with you on Bloodborne. It's like they're never going to make a Bloodborne
You might as well
because
simulate it.
no matter how much we preach it, the reality of it is all the people who preach it, they're not going to play it.
No, because they've already gotten
You're
the game.
just
You're not going to play it again.
yeah, it's just well, I would, but I'm in the
You're in the very
sad
small minority.
that's the thing is I'm in the minority of people who've actually played the game. A lot of the people who go out and say, "Oh, we want a Bloodborne remake or we want a Bloodborne port to Steam or something like that." They've never touched the game and they're never going to.
No. Now, granted, they may give it a try at least, but I guarantee they're not going to keep it.
I don't think they will. I really don't. I think
I've
that they are more likely to just say, "Eh," and not even give the game a try because oh, well, it's out now. What's the point? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I mean, it's just like I feel weird saying this because it's slowly becoming a genre I actually do enjoy, but I feel like there's way too many fucking Souls likes coming out too. We had
Oh, I
two
agree.
we had two of
Like
them come out the
as
same fucking day this year.
yeah, having Kazan
And
and
AI
AI Limit
Limit
come out on
come
the
out the
same
same
day was a
fucking.
little insane to me. Like,
Oh, and it killed
yeah,
AI Limit. Like that game didn't get
yes,
fucking
I love
anything.
Souls-likes. Well, that's because AI Limit didn't have the I don't want to say the branding. What would I say?
It didn't have advertising
It
anywhere.
didn't the advertisement. It had nothing.
Yeah.
It was basically a shadow drop. Kazan had a lot behind it because they had YouTube sponsorships. They had a lot more trailers than AI Limit did. They put out a lot of stuff for this game. AI Limit was just kind of there.
Well, and the
But the I think the good part about that was people who were in the Souls community who love Souls likes or love games like that. They knew about AI Limit and they were like, "Oh, I might play AI Limit over Kazan." But the majority of people went for Kazan because one, marketing, two,
it was a good game.
to put it simply, it was a great game and it was going to get a lot more views.
Yeah. I definitely
So when
if I was going for viewership, I should have picked the other one. But I'd been waiting so
I
fucking long for
yeah,
AI Limit.
I think for you it made so much more sense to go with AI Limit.
Yeah.
For me, as someone who's played Kazan but seen AI Limit, I much prefer Kazan. But that's because Kazan is harder.
Yeah. AI Limit was
Like
definitely
you can see
a definitely an easier game, but it was also just
I
I
I
really
don't
liked
even
the
know that
combat.
here's my thing. I don't want to say that AI Limit was easier. I want to say that AI Limit was clunkier.
I can
AI
agree with
Limit
that.
wasn't as refined as Kazan was
Still
because they
fuck
spent a
got the
lot.
boss.
Yeah. But and I'm not saying that to be mean to AI Limit. Like AI Limit had some really really cool moments and a lot of moments where I'm like, wow, that was really fluid and that like works really well. Kazan had that for like the entire game. And so that's why I'm kind of more towards them than AI Limit. There's a lot of reasons, but that is a main one.
I do really hope that the team who made AI Limit is a team that's going to continue making games, because they showed so much promise with AI Limit and how good they can get with a lot of areas in that game, that I'm really hoping we get another one. I just want them to do
I'm not
something.
I'm not only hoping that they make more in regards to that, I hope they give us more AI element content. Like, I wanna see DLCs
I d
for that game.
I don't know if
Even
they'd
even
ever
if
do it.
there is even if they're as limited as, like, the Code Vein DLCs were, where it's not like a story expansion, it's just more content, I'm okay with that.
I'll be honest, I didn't know about the fucking Code Vein DLCs until I went to buy the game, like, for
Yeah,
did I buy
yeah,
it?
that was the thing. It was, when you gifted it I think you gifted it to me.
Yeah, I gave it to you. I gave it to you. I was trying to
Yeah,
remember who I gave it
yeah,
to.
that's what it
But I
was.
looked at it and I
Yeah,
was like,
because
what is this deluxe edition? And it came with like 2 DLCs and I went, Code Vein has DLC? What
yeah,
the fuck?
that's how I figured it out too, was in that moment, but, like, when you think of DLCs, at least for me, I think of, like, the Souls DLCs, where it's full on new stories,
You're good.
and, like, sometimes I want more story, sometimes I flat out don't, and I think AI Limit, I think it's okay to not do more story.
I
I think
almost
just
wonder if they did
to
release
give
AI
more
limit stuff and I
gameplay.
didn't know it.
Like, give more. I mean, they might have, I don't know. They didn't advertise the game to begin with, so maybe
Yeah.
they did.
So the bigger problem with the whole advertising thing is they advertised it 2 years before the fucking game came out because it got delayed.
Yeah.
It was supposed to come out on the PS4 originally. It got scrapped on the PS4
I
and
remember
got pushed
that.
to the PS5.
Yeah, pushed to the 5, yeah. I remember
Because I
you
was gonna
telling
pick
me
it up
this
day one
during
on
the talk.
PS4 as a physical copy, even if I had to
Yeah.
import it.
Yeah.
But now it's a PS5 only game, and it didn't get a physical copy in the US, so I didn't get shit.
Yeah.
Sucks, man.
It does suck.
It's a game.
That
That
sucks a
game was so
lot.
fun to me. It was
Yeah.
definitely my best way I could have been reintroduced back into Souls likes because
Oh, I agree. I think that if you were to pick a game to try and get you back into that genre, you picked the right one
yeah, because it
for
was
you.
either that or Code Vein, and because Code
Yeah.
Vein is the only other one that I got through and enjoyed. But
Yeah.
the fucking cathedral, man.
The
Every single
cathedral.
time I think of trying to replay that game, I'm like, I'm gonna have to go back through the fucking cathedral.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That is a very, very real thing. I think personally that I would enjoy going back and playing Code Vein again. Again, what's stopping me from doing it alone? Because obviously we want to do it together.
Yeah, we're gonna do it together at some point.
We're gonna do it together at some point. A big thing for me is, again, it feels clunky to me. And I think that's because I'm so used to a game like, and it's my favorite game ever, so I'm not surprised I'm bringing it up again, Bloodborne. It's so fluid. It's so fast-paced, it's so fluid. It just, to me, it feels perfect. When
I
I go to a game like Code Vein, I'm reminded of, like, Dark Souls, like, the first one. Like,
I
it feels
felt like Dark Souls 3
very
was more
clunky.
clunky than Code Vein.
Oh, no, I agree.
Dark
But that
Souls
but
3 is, and I say this as someone who, I think I've talked about this in the podcast before,
yeah.
who the entire time I played through that fucking game, I was dragged through it basically by my hair.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get to fucking play that game. I didn't get to enjoy that
Which is
game, and now I
which
don't
is
enjoy that game.
why which is why I think personally, if you ask me, you, and King should do a seamless co-op thing where we just let you take the reins. Like, you decide where we go.
I would just
We're
die
not
all
gonna
the
hold your
fucking
hand.
time.
But that's the fun part, is we're doing it together to have fun and not to just take you through the game. We
I,
want you to experience the game.
I kind of want to play more
Like,
Remnant more than I want to do that, though.
I mean, we just didn't ever do anything. Like, we played Remnant for what, an hour and a half?
We played through half of a dungeon in Remnant. Almost got to a boss.
Yeah. Almost
And
got to a boss.
then
I think
we put
I
it
think
down.
the thing with Remnant for me, outside of, like, and yes, this will just come with time, is that game just, it felt like we were getting carried by Nexus. And that is the only thing that I had negative with that experience so far, was I felt like I wasn't really contributing. I was just there.
I didn't feel like I was getting carried, but also that's because Nexus made a new character for coming with us.
Yeah, he did, but it was the
You want
the
to talk
the
about being
fact of,
carried? Fucking Warframe. That's
I
been
didn't
carried.
play that. I
I've
didn't
been
play that.
carried.
Yeah, I still haven't booted that. I played Warframe back in middle school, so in anywhere between
Is that game that old?
2018 to 2020. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, yeah, that game has been in beta for like 12 years. Um
I can give you a game that's been in beta longer. DayZ.
Isn't fucking I was gonna say, isn't DayZ and PUBG, isn't Fortnite still in beta
VR
technically?
chat's still in early access.
Yeah, like that's the funny thing when you think about it, is a lot of the big games now, at least for cooperative games, they're like all still in beta technically.
It's
And
sad.
it's hilarious to me because I'm like, these are full-fledged games. And you're trying
I
to
don't know about
to
VR
tell
chat.
me,
VR chat's
well,
more of a
okay,
game engine.
okay, let's take VR chat out of the equation. Like, let's take DayZ or Warframe or fucking, I don't know, Fortnite. These are
Have
full-fledged fucking games, and you're telling me they're still early access or beta?
you played DayZ, by the way?
No, but I've seen people play it, and I've seen you rave about it.
The game's really fucking fun. We should try it sometime.
I remember you trying to get me to play it when you realized what The Last of Us was.
The fuck it. Oh, I didn't remember this conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was playing through The Last of Us Part 2 during my first playthrough of that game.
hmm
I was streaming it over to you over Discord because we were just chilling in a call, and when you realized that what kind of game it was, you were like, "Oh, we should play DayZ."
Yeah, you would like DayZ. I do remember this. You would like
I
DayZ.
feel like I would, because it's just a zombie looter shooter, right?
So the small part of that is yes. You
Yeah.
are basically dropped into an open world where there's different towns and shit you can go to and gather materials and stuff, and you're dealing with that during a zombie apocalypse. There's bears and shit you got to fight too. Um, but it is basically just zombie looter shooter open world have fun sandbox abidi kadibi.
I feel like, at least from my understanding of DayZ, especially from when you just explaining it to me, it feels like a more polished 7 Days to Die. I
I
don't
don't know
know
what
if
the
you've ever
fuck
heard or
7 Days
played
to
of 7
Die
Days to
is.
Die. It is a game very similar to that, very zombie apocalypse. You're dropped into the world, you find materials, you try and survive. It is a very unpolished game, in my opinion. I had a group of friends who I'd play it with who, I
What's
mean,
that
they
like?
convinced me. Uh, what's that?
I said, what's that like having a group of friends?
Well, seeing as I don't talk to any of them anymore, I don't know.
Oh, is this from
Uh,
that group?
one of them is the man that I stopped talking to a couple months ago.
Gotcha.
And
Understood. Have a
then
good day.
the other two, I just fell out of contact with.
That's
Like, one
fair.
of them I still follow on Instagram. The other one I haven't talked to in ages.
I have a lot of contact with a
Um,
lot of my friends too. I feel you there.
yeah, I mean, it becomes a point where you lack interests or shared interests, and so the conversations either become stale or you don't know how to go. Like, you don't know what to talk about, what to engage with. You just kind of stop.
I almost worried about that happening, like between you and I at sometimes, dude. Where like we just run
I
out
mean,
of interest to talk about, and then I'm like, oh wait, no, this is coming out, and we're both excited.
yeah, well, it's also a thing of and I don't want to say it this way because it's not true in this context, but me and you being family definitely helps. I think what helps the most is the fact that even when we have dissimilar interests, me and you have such like a good rapport between each other that we can just bounce back and forth
Yeah, still even
all the
with
time.
like different things we're not
Even
doing together.
even with things that, like, frankly, I couldn't give a fuck about. You could sit here talking about VTubers and Horsey, and I
I
just
can talk
still
about
have a
horsey.
conversation with you about no, no, jingle jingle jangle, get back on topic. I don't want to get off topic with this, but have you seen the fucking jingle jingle jangle?
Yes, I
Okay, good. Because I just said it and I was like, wait, does he understand?
have. Oh, I said your favorite thing, the back rooms. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
The background jingle jingle jangle. Alright, it's back in the day, jingle jingle jangle. Back in the day.
Anyway, back to
uh,
how we fucking talk to each other
yeah,
about shit.
but well, like we just bounce back and forth on everything. It doesn't matter what the topic is, and so it's harder for me and you to fall out of contact. But when you have friends who, like in this instance, and I can talk about this freely because even if they find this, it's not a thing of I fall out of contact with you because of this. It's just this happened to be the case.
Yeah.
me and this buddy, he's the one who got me into 7 Days to Die. We met through Apex. And so when
Oh,
I stopped playing Apex and
that
he
was
kept enjoying the game, I kind of fell out of contact with him. It had nothing to do with him as a person. I love him to death, and if we got back in contact right now, like, best fucking friends, I'm telling you. But we just met through Apex. And so that was our common interest for so long, and that's all we talked about for so long.
dude.
It was that and Avatar: The Last Airbender. That was it.
That's how VR chat buddies fell apart because everyone
Yeah,
played different
because
games now.
everyone plays different games. And so when you have people who don't have those similar interests, it's really hard to have a conversation. But not only do me and you have very similar
You,
interests, we can just go back and forth because we don't need similar interests to have a good conversation.
I'm sitting here like, yeah, try to talk to somebody whenever like your common interest is no longer there. It's like trying to talk to a person who had a kid like 5 years ago and you don't even know they fucking had one. Like,
That felt like a shot at someone, and I'm very confused.
is it a shot at someone? I don't fucking know.
I don't know. It just sounded like it. It sounded like you were
Did
making
you
a
have a
direct
kid?
shot at someone.
Did you have a kid?
Did I
I don't
what?
know this.
I don't think so.
Do we need to check?
Fuck. No. So doing like a background check, turns out I've got a kid who's like 17. I'm like, how does this even happen?
How does this wait, hold the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. You see my point?
Hold the
Do you
fuck
see my
up.
point? Do you see my point?
You were
now?
barely out of the chicken egg, man. What the fuck?
Way to tie it back. And this is where everyone who skipped ahead 10 minutes gets to.
I don't know. We've been going for like half an hour after that.
I know, but that's the funny thing is like we made that callback and now that's where they come back to. You know what I mean? Like that we've officially made it to the end of that topic.
Oh.
I don't remember how we got here. We were talking about Daisy. We were talking about
Talking
7
about
Days
how
to
your
Die.
friends fell apart.
Talking about how my friend group fell apart, and then we started talking about you. Well, what's so funny is this all started because we were talking about fucking Expedition. Because God,
We're
I love that
fucking
game.
in the Expedition? Is that in that game too? I understand now why it got Game of the Year.
So here's the thing.
Oh, yeah!
So okay, I'm going to say this without like, this is not a spoiler technically because it's not
Segs?
explicitly said. It is not explicitly sex. Um, there is a implied romance eventually,
Ooh.
and it is implied
I'm gonna
that the
act like a
sex
fucking
happens.
5-year-old whenever that happens.
You're gonna read it and be like, "That's it," because that's what I did too. I read it and went, "That that is the romance of this game," but I still love it.
I would imagine so. I mean, like, you wouldn't be playing through it if you didn't. Can you imagine playing
Well,
through a game that you fucking hate?
that would be me if I played a Souls like.
Let's go do it. Let's go play through with more Digimon.
All right, so I'm announcing my retirement.
We just came back and now we're leaving again.
We
Bye.
just came back indefinite hiatus, but for real.
That game was
God.
so ass.
It was so bad. Oh yeah, we could
It's
talk about
fucking
it now.
$60 on fucking Steam.
Ooh, that game, I would not pay $5 for it.
I wouldn't pay. I
I would
wouldn't
not.
play it if it was free to play. And I
I would
spent the
play
money
it.
on it.
I would play it if it was free, only so I could dog on the game without feeling bad about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
But like knowing that you spent money on that actually saddens me.
I was at I've told the story about GameStop about how they fucking missed my Neptunia pre-order by like 6 months.
Yeah.
But I was out there talking to one of the employees out there, and they got into talking about Digimon, and I was like, oh, I've never actually done Digimon or played it or anything like that. I've seen the little toys, but I haven't actually like played a Digimon game. Or like, are they good? And they were like, if you're gonna play one, you need to start off with Cyber Sleuth / Time Strangers. And I was like, is it good? And they went, yeah, it's a great game. I was like, okay. And I looked it up on Amazon, and it was like $30 at a time for the 2-pack on the Switch. And I went, okay. Yeah. And so I ordered it while I was in the store, which is funny because I was in a GameStop. They didn't fucking have the game.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
But I was like, okay, I've got it ordered. I will let you know what I think about it. I have not gone back to that store because I don't like some of the employees there, but fuck
Yeah.
that game.
Is this the one with that one dude?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
this is Comic Man.
This is comic man.
This is Comic Man.
Oh
This is the one where we
god.
met Tattoo Man, who was an awesome guy, and then he no
Tattoo
longer
Man
works
is
there.
great. Yeah,
Miss
do you
Tattoo
still
Man.
talk with him?
I haven't talked to him in a good while. The last thing I said to him was whenever I got the lizards, and I sent him a picture of the tank he had given me, and I was like,
Yeah.
I finally got to use the fucking tank. I have lizards, and he went, yeah, finally.
Yeah, finally, lizard.
Uh,
You should message him with just the lizard meme.
fucking, I'll think about it.
You should just send him that face and see what happens.
Oh my god,
Uh,
you just reminded me of another thing that happened in the conversation with Zacho.
oh, oh god, I don't. Hold on. I did not intend for this to go full circle that way. Wait.
No, it's just funny to me. So,
Okay.
as you and I know, okay. I mean,
Okay.
Zacho and I are at least closer-ish in age, okay.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking in the middle of a conversation, we were talking about Horsey, okay, and I was like, I was saying like, can we just like remove free will because of the whole conversation earlier? And he was like, okay, and I was like, but can I keep my waifus? He went, a couple. And I went, can I have one Horsey? I went, which one? And so I said rice shower and started describing her, and I said it's a ball of it. She's like a ball of anxiety. And he responded with, "Oh, she just like me. FR." I went, "What the fuck, Zacho?" I went,
How can you spell out FRFR?
well, I
Is
know it
hilarious.
says for real, but like I'm like I literally just looked at him, like responded with that, and I said, "I never thought those words would leave your fucking fingers. Don't do it again."
Don't do it again. She just like me, for real, for real.
And he just responded with, "Next time I'll find some more to add, no cap." And I went, "Please fucking not."
I need to just start messaging Zacho with like random things he needs to fit into a conversation. with me that day.
He doesn't understand half of them. I asked him
I
today.
know that's the funny thing is like I want to have him like look at you and say 6'7" and just see what happens.
So
Oh no!
so there was so this is a conversation that I need to respond to after the podcast.
Okay.
But I asked him, and I asked him today, after one of our conversations about me going to the store with all the like international food and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I looked, we were talking about like addictions and stuff, and he was like, I don't get into addictions easily. I was like, sure, but go into those brain rot memes and you may fix that. And he went, nah, I'm good. I think I'll leave that to the youngsters. And I just responded with, am I still a youngster? He went, I don't know where to draw the line. And I just responded with like the panic meme and went, do I need to enter brain rot? And he went, please fucking don't.
Are you talking about the one that was like your profile picture for so long?
No, it's not
The
not
panicking?
that panic, but the emoji one I use of like the VTuber with blonde hair.
Oh, the VTuber one. Okay.
Yeah, it's the one with the VTuber of the panicking, and I was just
Okay,
like,
yeah.
it's just like, please don't. And the reason I just remember this because of the 6'7" thing is because the last thing he's asked me is what the hell is 6'7"?
Did I tell you when my mom asked that?
I don't know what it is. I don't know how to respond to that.
You simply say don't fucking ask. Like my mother, we were talking about we were driving and we were just reading out street names because we were in a city that we hadn't really been to before and we found the street names fucking hilarious. And one of them had something to do where it was something about it. The way that I said it sounded like I was doing the 6'7" meme. And so my mother heard me say that, she laughed. And then a couple seconds later, she goes and says my real name. Just goes, what does 6'7" mean? And I knew she was going to ask the question the second she said my fucking name.
But you also don't know how the fuck to answer that.
That's what I looked at.
What is it?
Literally, the second she asked that question, I looked at her and I slammed my hand on the dash out of anger and went, I wish I could fucking tell you, but because I'm sick and fucking tired of this meme.
I don't understand most of the memes nowadays, dude. I'm getting old.
Well, see, that's the funny thing is, like, now with memes, I don't think you're meant to understand them.
I don't
Like,
think they have
look
meaning. They're just like all of
look at
them are
me
just
in
like
the
vocal
fucking
stems.
eyes and tells me that look at me in the eyes right fucking now, Pokey,
Hmm.
and tell me that the me and the boys waking up at 3 a.m. looking for beans meme makes fucking sense.
I'm telling
Like,
you, man, all of them are just vocal stems now. They don't have like
yeah,
meaning anymore. Like the only one
no,
that I
they
could think
don't.
of like recently that has the fucking meaning is the fucking horse standing on the beach going, man. And there's like 4 different versions of that now. You've got the Uma, you got the Pikmin version. There's probably a Mario version.
It probably is somewhere. I think my favorite one as of recent
Mm-hmm.
is hands down. And again, this has no fucking meaning, but I just love the meme. Is the Silk Song version of the "I can't stop this loneliness."
I know
You
what
know
you're
what
talking
song I'm
about.
talking
I
about?
know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
that
I've heard the
fucking
Silk
meme
Song version.
is fucking hilarious to me. I don't know why. It has nothing to do with anything. It's just a Silk Song meme, but I love it so much.
There's too many. All the memes though, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. There was an entire like species of memes that came out of Italy of just brain rot
Species?
images that were just fucking. I don't even remember half of these fucking things. But there's like the plane that's a goddamn crocodile and all
Fuck.
this shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? Who just decided to make this? What AI was allowed to make this stupid shit?
I think that's the sad part is a lot of memes right now are probably somehow like inspired or going back to something that was made by AI.
Well, most of, that's okay. We've talked about this a little bit on a recent video that's gonna come up
Yeah.
like in like a couple weeks. I don't I don't get the use of AI for a lot of things that it's being used for. I don't I don't have
I
anything
don't
against
see the
certain parts of it, but like for
no.
the fucking like the brain rot memes and for like people using it to make money and stuff like that, I don't get it. I
Well,
mean,
so I can get it for using it for very specific things. Like I can understand using AI, completely understand using AI for assisting you in things that you're not quite sure how to do it.
yeah.
Example being if you don't know how to word an email, be like, "Hey, give me some idea of how to word an email."
Okay, using it for ideas, I completely I think that's fine. Having it write
Yeah.
the email would be where I draw the line.
Yeah, having a completely AI written email, fuck no. But to like help you get started or give you tips
Have it be
on
an assistant, not
yeah,
taking over.
that is I think that is my main thing with AI. Have it be something that you can use to gain a leg up, to not just use it as your advantage.
I
Like
think
use it as a resource.
I think the most disturbing thing is how good it's getting with like humans and videos and stuff. Because like a couple
Well,
like 2 3 years ago, there was the one of the what's that fucking guy who voiced in Shark Tale? Will Smith, is that his name?
Will Smith.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the dude eating spaghetti.
I like how that is how you remember Will
I don't
Smith.
know what the hell else he's in.
It's not the guy from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's not the Yah from YouTube Rewind. It's the guy who voiced in Shark Tales.
I mean, you knew what I meant.
I know I did. What the fuck?
Such a
I
shit
would
movie, by the way.
You could have. It was such a terrible movie. You could have very easily just went, "Who's the guy from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?" And I immediately would have known
I
who
will
you were
be
talking about.
100% honest with you. I didn't know Fresh Prince of Bel Air was Will Smith.
Get out. That's how the podcast should have ended. Just get out.
You want to end it there?
I don't know. We're still having a conversation. This podcast has really not been going for that long.
You don't think?
Well, you told me you were getting ready to sit less than an hour ago, so
It's been 55 minutes.
yeah, like the podcast isn't long enough. We need to give Tay more things to listen to when she studies.
It's the only reason we're actually doing this.
Yeah, the only reason we're actually recording a podcast today is because we need to give Tay stuff to listen
In
to.
spite of the fact that I now get to, because of us recording this, postpone the I had the Pokemon rant going up this Monday, and I'm gonna now push that over to next Monday.
Oh yeah.
so that this one can go
Yeah.
up more recently because we've done
Yeah,
time specific things.
I forgot that we, like, didn't post that as a podcast episode.
I forgot I didn't post it on TTH, but that was during the time where we didn't think TTH was coming back.
Yeah. Well, because that was also the big thing, and we talked about this in the last podcast, but the thing that made me realize, oh shit, we can do TTH again, was actually moving in to
Yeah.
this place. Because before, when it was kind of up in the air still, like, and it was always up in the air until
The day you
I
got there.
walked in the doors. It was literally the moment that my parents left this house
Yeah.
that I am in right now. The moment that they dropped me off, we got all my shit inside, we hugged, and they left. That was when it became real.
It was whenever
Where
you
I was
realized
like,
that
"Oh my
you're on
god,
your own.
like like I'm no longer held down by that restriction of not having a space to record." Like
Sorry, it just
not
occurred to me
having a
that
space
you
to
saying
record,
get
not having
out
internet.
sidelined right off the AI topic.
Yes, yes it did. Yes it did.
I
That
forgot.
was hard stop.
But yeah, you just getting in here is when it was whenever everything hit. Dude, that's whenever I realized
That
like I
was,
can do stuff on my own for once and like
yeah,
not
was
be
like
held to like such a strict of everything has to be done at this time of day.
well, I don't now obviously I didn't live with you,
Yeah.
but I
You did
don't think
occasionally.
it was I stayed, but I didn't live there. I wouldn't sit there and say that you were under a strict household. I think you
No,
were
it
under
was
a
just
household where you were being prepared.
yeah.
Like, that was a good way of preparing you for being an adult.
And it worked
Like
fucking great. Other than the fact
it
that
worked beautifully.
like the only thing that I never really knew how to handle was a fire. Funnily enough.
Yeah, that was the funniest have we ever talked about this? Surely we
I
have. Surely we've
I
talked about
think
this in
we
the last
have, but I
podcast.
don't know if we've talked about the fact I almost burned my apartment down.
Yeah, we're gonna get back into this in just a second, but to not derail us from another conversation because we've done that a lot this episode. Like
This
to
whole
put us
thing.
back on this, your parents' household did a very good job at trying to prepare you and the other people living with you to be ready to be an adult in the ways that mattered.
Yeah.
Because you as an adult can learn how to do bills, how to do all of that stuff. It's going to be difficult, but that is something that you have to adjust to with time. That's not something that can really be taught to you. What can and should be taught to you is how to say, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway, even when you don't feel like it. Like
Yep.
doing cleaning, doing dishes, doing things that feel so tedious to do. It's getting you to flip that switch in your brain of, I'll do it later, to, it's gotta get done, I'll do it now.
Oh yeah, like if I growing up did not be like the like pure dishes person for a good period of time, I
Yeah.
guarantee you moving into here, there'd be fucking dishes piled for like weeks. It'd be
Oh, dude,
disgusting.
like I would be such a slob. But even though like, and this is the funny thing, and if my dad listens to this, I'm sorry that I'm bringing this up, but I'm bringing it up anyway. He was very adamant on me learning that kind of stuff before I moved, and to him, I didn't. Because here was my thing, and I've said this to you, but I will say it on the podcast publicly. I do not give a fuck right now. When I was one of the only two people in that house at the time working, out of the three of us,
Mm-hmm.
when I was one of the only two people, I did not like the idea of coming home to a place where I've not dirtied any of these dishes and still being expected to do them when there
Yeah.
is a perfectly capable person who is not currently employed at
Right.
the house the entire
Fucking
day,
there.
who is basically the only person doing putting the dishes in the sink.
That'd be like trying to get with someone. We'll just go with this. Trying to figure out how to say this without sounding fucking fucked up. It'd be like getting with
Yeah.
someone who wants to be like traditional house, and they don't want to do anything at the same time as being like a stay-at-home wife.
Yeah.
Like that is the equivalent of what you just had out of what the fuck was going on there.
Yes. I think another way of putting it, and I think this is something that we could both understand a little better and could definitely be used with a lot
Less of a
without
vague.
being vague. Without being vague.
Yeah.
It'd be like if I were to come over and visit you again.
Yeah.
And obviously, yes, I'm the guest. However, you being at work. If I went through and used every single one of your dirty dishes and then looked at you and went, "So when are you gonna do them?"
Oh, I'd fucking strangle you and throw you out the fucking front door.
I was gonna say you would kick me out that fucking instant. Like
like
that
you're gonna
it's
come in here and fuck with my shit and then not clean that shit up? What the fuck
yeah.
is wrong with you?
Like, and that was the thing, and you had it for I think the first day. You were like, "Well, you're the guest, like let me help you." But I personally shut that shit down. I was like, "No,
No, I
I'm
made
going
this
to
shit.
be
I'm
here.
cleaning it.
I I made this mess. Let me at the very least rinse it and put it in your dishwasher."
Yeah.
Like, I don't I don't like the idea of when I make the mess not cleaning it because then I feel like the dick. But when I don't make the mess, I'm not going to sit here and clean someone else's fucking mess. And that is why I think me and my roommate we have like a very similar mindset of it is we don't enjoy doing the dishes, but when we make the mess, we clean it.
Yeah. Because that should be
But
your
when
responsibility. Is
yeah,
you may clean your
we
own mess.
also don't look at each other like, oh, so or I'll put it this way: me and him when we are off work are both bums.
Yeah.
We get home, we get into minimal clothing, and we do nothing but sit in front of a screen the rest of the day.
And play Destiny.
We, yeah, we are lucky if we remember to even make dinner.
Know that feeling.
Like, I will be so real. We just forget, and we will just sit here and we'll play video games, or we'll watch TV, or we'll watch YouTube or something. We'll just sit here and just do nothing, just disassociate from life.
I can't do
And
that.
we just forget that dishes exist. At least, and I know this, I do it, and I know he does it too. Because there will be days where those dishes sit in there for 3, 4 days, but we don't look at each other as like oh man, fuck, why didn't you do this? Like it could have been done already, and yada yada yada. We both look at that and go, I don't want to fucking do it. And so it
Yeah.
doesn't get done. But when it does get done, it gets done. And it's like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, I get
But
that.
we don't get on each other for it. I think that's what I'm trying to say, but terribly, is we don't get onto each other for us both having the same shortcoming.
Well, yeah, and like I'm sure like you keep your space clean enough.
I'm glad you said enough. But
That's why,
I think
dude. I know where the fuck I'm living right now. Like looking around my space.
yeah.
My space isn't fucking clean. It's clean
Well,
enough where like I
I
can live in it and not be looked at as like a hoarder, but it's not fucking clean.
yeah. Well, a big thing for me is I don't have
Still
enough
got my
shit to
Christmas
call
tree
myself a
up.
hoarder. Yeah, I don't. Well, a lot of people do. I don't look at myself. I don't have enough shit to call myself a hoarder. But what I do have is a room that is in disarray, not because of me. I have a room that's in disarray because I have a cat who doesn't know how to keep his paws off shit, so I stopped fixing it.
Just get a baby gate.
So
Or
here's
stick some like double-sided tape at your door.
so what I've been doing to try and help is I feel really bad to stick or to keep my door shut and leave this cat out of my room, which is what I've been doing for the recording because I don't want to have the cat messing up shit in my background while I'm trying to have this conversation. But what I've done, and it's started to work a little bit, is I will spray. We have a lemon scented Lysol that
Oh,
we
that's
just
a good
have
choice.
for disinfectant. I just sprayed it around my shelf because one, disinfects shit. Two, cats don't do citrus. So they
Citrus
smell the
and vinegar.
lemon. Yeah, they smell that, and so they're like, okay, I don't want to go near that. And it's helped a little bit, but the problem is I don't want to directly spray my shelf with Lysol.
Yeah, but like you could spray like the
Especially with
ground.
all
You
the
have
shit
carpet,
on it.
right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I spray the ground around it. The problem is my shelf is in a close enough proximity to my bed where he will get on my bed and then climb on the shelf.
Put double-sided tape around the
So
edge of your shelf.
So
Tinfoil also works.
what I'm actually thinking of doing, and I can show you this on camera, but you know a little bit of my room layout.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of swapping where my bed is and where my shelf is.
I'd say it works.
Um,
But
and the
then you can't
reason
put
that
the fridge.
I could run like an extension cord, or I could have the fridge next to my bed.
That would work. That would work. Have the fridge next to your bed.
The main reason I would actually do that is because my room has two outlets, and the outlet for my desk is obviously currently being used by both my I just lost all train of words. It's not
The
extension
band they
cord,
word.
it's fucking
Power
the
strip.
band they word. Power strip, thank you. The power strip, but also the desk itself is plugged in because standing desk.
Yeah.
But then the other outlet is where my air conditioner unit and my phone charger is. The problem is that's on the other side of the room from my bed.
Hmm.
Luckily, I have a very long phone cable. However, it's very inconvenient.
Yeah,
So
I'd move. There's
I'm
no other
thinking I'd
outlets.
move the bed. It's just those two outlets in here in this room.
Okay, I was gonna say there
Um,
feels like there should be at least
I
one
think
more.
I think there is one outlet in the closet, but it's in the closet. So,
And you're not.
haha, openly gay. No,
Openly up.
I don't. I don't know where to go from this anymore. I feel like I've just lost all train of thought, period. And that just eviscerated my brain. Like my brain is wiped out right now. Wow. I feel like you could hear as the podcast went on, you could hear I say went as though we're not still recording it. As the podcast has been going on, you can hear my brain go from very active, very into this conversation to just
What the hell's going on?
and it starts buffering. Like I start talking over myself, like I'm having
Put like a
multiple different conversations at the same time, but it's the same fucking topic for 10 minutes.
To be fair,
Like
we've bounced around a lot of topics here. We've
yeah,
bounced around to everything. Went from food to whatever the fuck to Claire to
that was the funny thing. We went from talking about how the podcast intro is to suddenly derailing to talk about disgusting food to then hey talk about Claire. So we talked about Claire, and what the fuck else happened between there and now? I don't know.
we had an
We talked
AI
about
topic
AI.
that got ran off the fucking road.
We talked about AI at some point. We talked about Will Smith for all of 10 seconds.
Because he had spaghetti. It's all he needs to be on the podcast is have spaghetti.
Yeah, he had spaghetti. Oh my god.
It's all he needs, man. It's all he fucking needs.
Oh man, how did we get here?
How do we?
Can that be the title of the episode? How did we get here?
Yeah. I honestly think we should
Uh,
just set the whole thing on fire.
that's your solution to literally everything.
Not literally everything.
Poke, every single
It's
time
not
I
how
tell
you
you I
stop
have a
babies from
problem,
crying.
it is to you because
No,
you said
you
that.
punch them in the face.
I had like a whole joke, but you stopped me right fucking there with no, you punched him in the face. That was your monopoly for this podcast.
I heard that echo off of my fucking walls. I am 95% certain the neighbors heard me just yell about punching a baby in the face.
Well, they don't know that it was a baby. They just heard no, you punched him in the face. That was I don't know why I could like envision in my head you just like me and you in person having this debate of is your solution to everything fire? And you just look me dead in the eyes as you slam your fist into the desk, fucking movie style, and just look at me and go, "No, the punch in the face."
Fucking movie.
Fucking movie.
I don't even remember where the fuck that came from anymore. I know that's a joke that started at my work. I don't know where it came from.
It was the guy who would never stop watching fucking movies.
Oh, that's right. Nice was
he's
describing
working.
that to you.
Yeah, and you were describing it to you were having the conversation with your parents. And you kept doing that, and then you kept describing it to me, and then we did it with Tay and King, and now we just don't fucking stop saying fucking movie.
I remember because he kept having his phone propped up whenever he was supposed to be working, and I was describing it to my mother at work, and was like, "Hey, I don't know what we need to do, but like this guy right here, you just sitting here, and every single time I walk by him, it's fucking movie."
Yeah, it was every time I do that joke. So I do that joke often still. Like anytime I say the word fucking, it's always followed by movie. But I want you to know, and obviously, like this won't show up on the podcast, but
Oh, he turned on his camera, so his
every
Discord's
time that happens, oh yeah, every time that happens, I just go movie. Like my hands just do this shit.
My God, he's not wearing a hat.
Yeah, that I didn't bother today. So
He looked like
congratulations, you saw
Santa
my
Claus.
balding. Yeah, you saw my balding fucking head. Like
Dude was Santa Claus for a minute.
yeah, it was like all forehead up top. Like I just every single time without fail, and I've done it at work. Where like I'll be having a conversation with like my manager, and we fuck around, we have fun. Today was insane. I can tell you that off the podcast because that's not podcast story, but uh, I I literally was just talking and joking with him, and then I was doing like the slam, and I didn't say the word fucking, but out of habit of doing the slam, I then did the hand thing. I then did that.
I think it would have been
felt
much
so
funnier
like,
if you just fucking suddenly slammed your hand down, forgot the fucking, and just went.
so I've done that. But no one heard it, and I was very glad. But I've done that. I've also we've had a lot of jokes like that where they've escaped into my real life, and people who are not in the know of this are very concerned. I said a BD Kadibi a lot at my old job. A lot.
I will tell you the only one that has escaped that is
Yeah, dude. Like my I said it so often that another coworker of mine there started saying it too. It was great.
I think it's funny because that is not like an original joke of mine. It's just it became
No,
one
it's
that
not.
I used.
It's literally the fucking Avada Kedavra meme where it's the little Avada Kedavra.
Yeah, but mine's just a beady kitty.
You turned it into your own shit to the point where if you ask Google or you ask an AI what it is, it pulls up your
It pulls up my
video.
channel.
It pulls up your fucking AI limit video. Fucking movie.
I love it so much.
It's so funny. When we figured that out, that was like peak moment of my life. Was knowing that, wow, my cousin made it to AI because of a BD Kadibi.
The AI knows who I am because of beady kitty.
The video of you doing that with like a little sparkler thing will never not be funny.
That video did awful, but it was so
That video
fun.
did terrible, but it was easily the second best video I think I've ever seen you do as a short. The best one is the Prime one for me. Prime short is my favorite fucking thing you've ever done.
I have legitimately at times thought about actually trying to review Prime Energy as like an actual thing. My problem with it is I would need to find a way to get it for either like free out of a dumpster or like a free sample because I'm not fucking giving money to any of the Paul brothers. Oh my gosh, we haven't talked about him getting decked in the face.
Oh my god, we haven't talked about that. Bro, That unironically has become my favorite fucking reaction image to use lately. Like, you know I don't really do reaction images, and I haven't really done them until I started dating my girlfriend right now.
Yeah,
But
that's the
now,
best one.
that is I'm sending that to everyone at least once a conversation. Because it's specifically the one that I think you sent me where it was the
It's the
top
one of
and
him
bottom.
suddenly realizing that he's fucking losing.
So there's that one, and then there's the one where it's the guy knocking his shit out, smiling, and then it's him fearing for his life right under him.
Yeah.
That image, oh my god, it's the funniest. For context, if you somehow don't know what we're talking about, the fight where Jake Paul finally fought someone who was actually a boxer who did not retire and isn't old as fuck. Like he's actually in his age range, in his weight class, and an actual
Well,
experienced
so
boxer. And he got fucking obliterated. It was so good.
he has a broken jaw now, and like it's
In two
swollen.
places.
Yeah, it's broken. Like it could fall off. The bone is gone.
Yeah.
Um,
The
the
bone is like not attached to his face right
it
now.
is it is held on right now with straps and metal, and it's fucking hilarious. But also like, it was funny to me because Mike Tyson posted on Twitter saying that like he's upset that he took the money now. He's upset that he took the money and didn't knock it out. He said he
You
took.
really
He
have
said
to say
he's.
Mike Tyson.
That's the only way to say his name. Mike Tyson. But yeah, he posted on Twitter apparently saying that. No, I haven't confirmed this myself, but he posted
Yeah.
it on Twitter apparently saying that he regrets sticking to the script now and take it. But he said I made that bag though, and I'm like, oh my
I
fucking
mean,
god.
hey, if that tweet is real, like I
Good on you
respect
for
him for
making the
taking the
money, but
money.
man,
I
I
I
really,
respect him. I respect him for taking the bag. But bro, like
if I had the money, I would have
that
paid him so much more to just knock him the fuck
oh
out.
dude, I would have tripled it. I would have gone in so much debt.
I would have made my debt larger than like the U.S. national debt just to make
I
sure
would
that
have
Jake Paul gets his shit rocked again.
I would have willingly paid him the GDP of all of America just to see him rock Jake Paul.
So fucking funny. I'm so
Like
glad he finally got it. There was also, it was kind of funny. There's been a bunch of videos that have been coming out about this. Like in the crowd during it, Logan apparently was yelling at the other dude. I can't remember his name, and I hate that because like
I
dude's
don't
like a
either.
hero to me
I
either.
I only know Jake's name. I do not know who the other boxer is because I don't follow boxing.
Yeah, but
But
apparently in the crowd, Logan was yelling at him saying that punch looked weak. I think you're getting weak in your old age, old man. And apparently right after that is whenever he socked him in the jaw.
dude, oh my god. I the image of Jake's fucking face is permanently ingrained in my memory. You know what we need to do?
I'm listening.
You were asking just before the podcast. I think we need to change the background to Jake's fucking face.
I can't change it right now, but I will change it later.
I know. We need to have for the next podcast, it's no longer Shrek and Donkey. It's just fucking Jake's face.
I'll fucking do it. I'll do it. Remind me after we close this out.
I got you. I got you, bro.
I
That
can't
is
believe we almost
oh.
forgot about that. Thank you for bringing up
Dude, me
Prime
too.
Energy.
Dude, I'm so glad I brought that up because oh my god, that is the best fucking thing on the planet right now. I'm so glad
that
that
that that
fucker-
alone made
I
like my December so much better.
I think the thing about it that I love the most, it's not the fact that Jake Paul finally got what he's been fucking deserving for years now. It's how confident he walked into that fight. Have you seen how he dressed to that fight? Like how he walked in?
I saw how he walked in. I didn't see how he was dressed. I saw him like being
He
surrounded by a bunch of people while walking in.
so he was surrounded by a bunch of people, but he was dressed and acting like a pimp. And so when he walked into the arena, he had like a suit, a cane, the glasses, like he straight pimp.
Dude was
But
ready
then
for Pimp
he
My
got
Ride and instead got
fucking
pimped my jaw.
Shrek. He got pimp slapped twice.
In the fucking face. Dude was down. Dude was
Like,
down for the fucking count.
bro, I don't understand how he didn't lose by TKO. I really don't.
I think he should
I
have.
really don't.
I think he should. I think just fucking throwing him out. Oh, it was good though. It was good. It was good. And at least for that one, he actually got to experience what it's actually like to get his ass beat. Unlike his brother, who's still in the
Yeah.
WWE, not actually doing anything.
Well, okay. The WWE thing I can understand. As much as like I dislike both of the Paul brothers,
Mm-hmm.
I think Logan went with the right route of choosing wrestling, specifically with WWE, because it's always scripted.
Yeah.
Like there is not a single WWE fight that is real.
Yeah, which
Now
is
maybe in the past, yes. I don't know.
it's always
Current?
been scripted.
No, it's all fake. It's all fake.
It's all been fake, which made me a little sad that they scripted for John Cena's last fight to be fucking a loss.
Yeah, why? It's his last
They
fight.
should have made his last fight be a win.
He has been the reigning WWE champion for decades now. Why the fuck did you make
Don't
his
forget he was
last
Fred's
match a
dad.
loss? He was Fred's dad.
I still
He
can't
was
believe
Fred's
they
dad.
did that. It's so stupid.
You know what I will never get over with the WWE, and the reason that I don't watch it other than Logan Paul existing,
I can't watch it right now
it's the
because of Logan
fact
Paul.
it's the fact that they're like the song of the WWE right now is fucking Fiend.
What is
I
Fiend?
can't stand that song. It's the Travis Scott song. Um, I'll play it for you after this, and you'll know it.
Okay.
But it is the song for the WWE now, because like Travis Scott bought his song into that being their song during the fucking what's the big WWE show?
The SmackDown or
SmackDown. Yeah, because when they did the SmackDown or something like that in Vegas this year,
you're talking
they
about like
played that
WrestleMania.
song like WrestleMania. Yeah, that was it. When they played it at WrestleMania this year, it Fiend played like 15 times. And I was just so unbelievably done.
I don't remember know if this was true or not, but I have heard apparently that in the field, like in like the crowd, whenever Logan's on screen, apparently there's some people holding up signs telling him to fuck off with CryptoZoo or something.
I want to see that if it's true,
I
because
really
that's
want to
fucking
check because that's
hilarious.
funny. But like, that's probably my biggest thing I hate about him. Like he's done a lot
Yeah.
of fucked up things, like the Suicide Forest and all that shit. But the fucking
Yeah.
the whole thing of like, let me steal millions of dollars from people
Yeah,
and then think I did nothing wrong because I didn't steal it. You
I
made the
think
fucking
yeah.
thing.
I think I agree with you so long as you change your wording. It's not the most fucked up thing he's done. It's the thing that I think
Other than his dad touching kids.
well, he wasn't involved in that like directly. Anyway,
What's the most fucked up thing he's done?
to me,
Yeah, what's the
like
most fucked
like
up thing he's
like
done?
the Suicide Forest thing, personally. Like you
Morally,
showed a
yeah.
like but that's what I'm thinking when you say the most fucked up thing he's done. I'm going on a morality side of this. Like I
Yeah.
look at that and I'm like, you showed a dead man's body where the only thing you did was censor his face.
Yeah, and like,
And you put
you
it on
joked about it the
YouTube.
entire
You
fucking time.
joked about it. The only thing that he said like the only thing that he said that was oh shit was I think that's a body.
Yeah.
But then the rest of it was joking. He put him in the fucking thumbnail.
Yeah. I didn't fucking follow him like much at all back then, but whenever I saw that, that was
Did.
fucking disgusting.
I did. I watched his videos every day because I genuinely thought he was funny at the
Well, you
time.
were also
But when
young.
I was anywhere from 8 to 11.
It was
Like I was young.
2018.
2018, so I would have been 12.
Yeah.
Like
Lil Deed.
Lil Lead. But like when that happened, I stopped. I was like that this is a new level of real. Like I even as a 12-year-old, I went to YouTube as an escape from the real world.
Yeah,
I
and that
did.
was
I
too
used it as
much.
a coping mechanism. But showing that,
Was
like he
disgusting.
could have to me, even then I was like you very easily could have said, "Hey, I was going to upload a video going through this forest. There was a body. The video's never going up. I'm sorry. You'll get another video later."
Yeah, no, instead we got the apology later that became a fucking copy pasta because of how dog shit it was. We fucking used it for your apology.
Yeah.
For your apology for the Arachnos last year, or 2 years ago, actually.
No, it was the last year.
It wasn't last year, it was the year before.
No, it was last year.
Oh, well, fuck me then. Oh, I forget it's not quite 2026.
No.
I've got 3 more days. Got 3 more days of this horrific year.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. That's insane to me to think about.
This horrific year for
the
like
year
every
felt like
fucking
it just
fandom
started.
I've been in. Fuck this shit, man. And Amino died, but that's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't understand why everyone's like freaking out about that. Like, I used Amino, but for like a day.
I had the app on like, God, which phone was that? That would have been the S4 I probably had that on. It was whenever like you guys were on it a little bit. More of my sisters were on it. But I was like, let me see what this stuff is. And I looked at it, I was like, I don't care. I hear a lot of kids got fucking groomed on that shit though. That's disturbing.
Yeah.
As that I knew nothing about that app. If I had known about that shit, I would have probably told you guys to get off of it. Then again, I don't know what the fuck was going on Kick either.
True, and we
We
used that
all
a lot.
used that. That was like our main chat app before Discord. And then Signal. Where do we go from here, man?
I don't know, man. I think this is where we end it.
This is where we end it?
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching the Tryhards podcast. I know this has been a clusterfuck of an episode, but I hope you guys have enjoyed it. My name's Poky Plays.
My name's Jeany.
And we'll see you guys next time.